Hello and you're welcome to my channel. If you're watching this video, then I suppose you are getting ready to apply for a school in either USA, in Canada, or in any part of the world. And in this video, I'm going to guide you through all the basic things that you need to do before you start applying for any school, especially in the United States. Everything that you need to get, all the things that you need to put in place before you start your application. And this video is specifically for fall 2024, all those who want to apply for fall 2024. And it is good you start early. So this is the best time to start gathering all your documents, all the materials that you will need, and start preparing before the application starts. So the first thing you have to do is to research the programs and the university that align with your academic goals. Now, what do you want to do? Which program do you want to study in the United States, or any university that you want to apply to? Which program interests you? Now, consider factors such as program curriculum, faculty expertise, research opportunities, and available funding. Of course, that is very important. The funding. You have to look for schools that will give you funding, either scholarships, fellowships, or graduate assistantships. At least schools that will give you some kind of support financially. Now, the next thing is, after knowing your program, you have to make a checklist. Now, what I want you to do is that create a Microsoft Excel document, then make sure that you put the school's name down. All the schools that you have selected, put the names down. Some of the schools require GRE, some of the schools don't require GRE, especially if you are somebody who is going for business courses. Most of the schools in America require that business students take GRE. If they don't take GRE, you put it down, whether GRE or no GRE. Then you also state the course that you want to take. Then you put the deadline down. It is very important. Put down the deadline. Then you add status. That will help you to check whether you have completed, you have submitted, or the deadline is closed or whatever. Then you also leave a section for passwords. Every school will require you to create an account when you are filling the form. So make sure that you use a good password, and you put the password down so that you remember anytime you want to go back to the website to check your application status. Then how many recommenders are they requiring? Then if there is any special required document that they are asking for, then you put that one too down. Okay, now once you have identified the universities you want to go or you want to attend and the course that you want to study, then it's time for you to start preparing your application materials. This typically includes your statement of purpose, letters of recommendation, transcripts, and if you are required to take a standardized test, as I mentioned earlier, like GRE or TOEFL or IELTS, you start preparing to take it. Take your time to craft a compelling statement of purpose. It is very important. That highlights your academic achievements, your research interests, and your future aspirations. You have to really write a good statement of purpose. So I will do a very comprehensive video on how to write a compelling statement of purpose. And in preparing your application material, there is one very important thing that you don't have to forget. Inform your lecturers. Yes, especially if you are in Ghana or in Africa. Speak to your lecturers. Yes, this is very important. Talk to your lecturers who are going to recommend you about your intention of applying a school outside, so that they will be aware. And anytime you send them the recommendation link or the link for recommendation, they will not be surprised, because if you don't speak to them ahead of time, they won't put you on their schedules. So it is likely they will not recommend you, or they will not have time to write a recommendation letter for you. And this is why you have to start your application very early. So the best time that you have to start your application is from June, July to August. And this is the time most of the schools will open the applications. And even some of the schools are accepting on rolling basis. So you can start even applying now. But the best time is to start gathering your documents and apply in June, July, or August. And the last thing at the preparation stage is to talk to faculty members or academic counselors of the various universities. Now, what this means is that every school that you have selected that you want to apply, get the academic counselor or the graduate coordinator, whoever that is in charge of your department, get the person's contact before you apply. Talk to the person, send email to the person, ask questions about the program itself, then whether they offer financial aid, whether they have scholarships, we have graduate assistantship, teaching assistantship. Ask these questions and find out whether they accept international students before you fill the form or you start applying to the school. This is very important. So, as you prepare for fall 2024, these are the key points that you have to remember. 1, stay organized. 2, plan ahead. Number 3, reach out to universities and fellow students for guidance and support. So you can go to a university website, talk to the academic counselors, talk to the associate professors, talk to faculty members, just talk to them. Now, after doing all these things, then you know you are set to apply to the school. Now, one thing that gives people so much headache and that scares people away from applying schools, especially in Canada, is the application fee. Now, I'm going to do another video on how to apply to universities especially in Canada and USA, free of charge without paying anything. You can apply to 10 schools, you won't pay a penny, and they will give you admission with funding and everything. So you can subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so that when I post the next video, you'll be the first person to receive it. Embrace this exciting new chapter of your life and make the most of the opportunity that lies ahead. Best of luck on your new journey.